for the comment?
It's Bruce's.
It's good and bad. It's good and bad. It's good and
Before you.
If you want to say something else, go at it. What would you like to say?
Okay, very good. The following is one man's humble observation and comment. Non sibi sed omnibus, Latin for not for oneself, but for all. We're all well aware this November we will be voting for 2 people to fill committee seats. I'll say again, non sibi sed omnibus, not for oneself, but for all. As you know, Hainesport, with the help of volunteers, puts on events throughout the year that are well attended and obviously enjoyed by our residents. There is a standing request for volunteers for these events. I've even mentioned it here, requesting volunteers. The request for people to help organize them, set them up, manage them while taking place, and then for cleanup afterwards is found on our website. And again, I personally ask for volunteers in this venue, in which certain people are in regular attendance. Now, at these volunteer events, certain people are in regular attendance, and some people are not. So following is a list of events Hainesport puts on, and request for volunteers, and we request for volunteers for people. And I'm sorry if I miss any of these. So let's just run down some of the events. We have Memorial Day, Christmas tree lighting. That includes a train ride, dance demonstrations, concession with cookies and hot chocolate. And keep in mind, all these extraneous type of events that take place, they all need volunteers. So there's a food truck event and car show, Easter egg hunt event with the Easter Bunny, Mayor's Wellness Program to get people out of the house, Hainesport Day with booths and hospital attendance, jumping gym, butterfly release, and more. These all take people. Concerts in the park. Halloween house decorating event and judging, gingerbread contest, bus trip, Veterans Day appreciation and luncheon, first responders ice cream social, and in the past, first responders dinner. Fall festival and scarecrow contest, it was a lot of fun. Movies in the park, live bands, and trunk or treat. Honor tree dedication for state police, fire department, and EMS personnel. Of course, there's probably some that I've forgotten. So non-civi said omnibus, not for oneself, but for all. Now at these events, I always look to see who cares, not for oneself, but for all, enough to volunteer help. Among others, I see Bruce McLaughlin and Leela Gilmore, living by not for oneself, but for all. Conspicuously absent and not involved in these events that improve the quality of life for every resident in Hainesport, regardless of party, is their opposition, Anna Evans and Deborah Harris. They have never, I repeat, never volunteered for any Hainesport event unless they can occupy a booth and or market their party, which leads me to believe these potential public servants are not for all, but for oneself. In this man's opinion, those not willing to serve all will not make for good public servants. That's just one man's opinion.
Now, public comments over. I've had enough. Okay. Well, everybody got their chance. I give public comment.
All right, let's move on.
Stop.
We need to pay some bills now?
Yeah,
do we?
yeah. We're going to move on with the meeting. So,
That's one event. Did you see the list?
Bruce, don't waste.
And you should not be using oppositional desires to politicize this.
Well, this is one man's observation.
You are breaking the law.
I am.
okay.
Am I breaking the law?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
That's the election law.
So I just wanted to add one more thing. John, how much COLA money, I mean, we're all advocates for helping the disadvantaged, and I'm not going to say poor, but affordable homes. How much in your quick
Just the four warehouses?
Yeah, in COLA money?
Over 2 million.
$2 million. And I'm not saying this for the benefit of this audience,
Right.
but maybe some people are listening. And we've already allocated a lot of money to fulfill our affordable housing obligation. And I would have to give you, John, kudos in an orderly fashion, unlike what we see going on in Mount Laurel. That's anarchy over there. And I don't know what's going to happen to their school. But I'm not going to do that to our school. And we all love our school, irregardless of political party here. That school is a gem. And I'm not going to, I don't want to see that school. I don't think anybody in town wants to see that school get, go crazy. So $2 million in COA money, which we contribute to affordable housing
And it's
in
not
the town.
taxpayer money, it's purely developer fee.
Right, and they have to pay, what, 1.5% to 2% of the assessed value?
2.5%? 2.5%.
2.5%. So, that's good for all of us. That's not, irregardless, of what we necessarily believe in, we're really fulfilling our fair share, housing, obligation. And these warehouses are funding it. These few couple warehouses that we're doing. So with that, I will ask if that we can pay the bills.
I'll make a motion, we pay the bills.
Second.